back to my channel. For today's video, I just kind of wanted to do an update video. I haven't really sat down to talk to you guys in a while. I did Vlogmas, and then I had my Disney vlog, and then like the decade review video, but I haven't actually like updated you guys about anything that's going on in my life or anything. So that's what this video is. I am filming in another location. I just get sick of like sitting in the same spot. I have like my office room with my chair like to film in. Then I did one in our bedroom, then this is our guest room. So I'm just trying to switch it up a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video. So I just wrote down a few things that I wanted to talk about, and the first thing that I wrote down was my wedding dress. I picked out my wedding dress back in November. It was just me, Megan, and my mom that went. I didn't want a ton of people there just in case like it was taking forever and I didn't find the dress that I wanted and stuff. It was actually the last dress that I tried on. I was kind of getting frustrated because I'm like, I love all the dresses, but like none of them were for me. Like I could tell when I put them on, like it just wasn't my wedding dress. And then the last dress I tried on, it was a dress that was on the mannequin. My mom was like, just try it on. I didn't want to try it on. This is what usually happens. That's what happened with prom. My mom picked out like, I think it was my senior year dress. I'm like, I'm not trying that on. And then I fell in love with it. So that's what happened with my wedding dress. So my mom and Megan were with me. I picked that out in November, and then just last weekend I went and paid it off and everything like that. That way they can order it and get it into the store. Once it comes in and like I get it altered and stuff, I'll probably have the rest of my bridesmaids come with me then. But yeah, so I have my dress. I wish I could insert a picture. I would tell Adam just not to watch this video, but I feel like the pictures like on my phone don't do the dress justice. So I'm gonna wait till my wedding day with my hair and my makeup done and having like professional pictures to actually like upload a photo. That way you can like see what it really looks like. So yeah, I got it from David's Bridal. That's where my bridesmaids are getting their dresses as well. I'm going with a dusty sage color for the bridesmaid dresses. So the wedding is coming up quick, only 8 more months, a little less than 8 months now. It's crazy, so I can't believe it's coming up this quickly. So the next thing I wanted to talk about were my save the dates. I actually just mailed them out yesterday, so people should be getting them in the mail this week. By the time this video is up, like people should already have them, which is super exciting. I do have one right here so I can show you guys. So this is from our engagement shoot up at Crooked Lake, and then it took me forever to try to find one with like the calendar. That's how I always wanted to do my save the date. Like before I was even engaged, I loved this style. Like I would see it on Pinterest and stuff. So I found these at Zazzle. They were a pretty good deal. I ordered way too many because I'm thinking like per person instead of like per household like to send them. So I have like a whole extra stack of them, but whatever. So this is what they look like. They were like $130 for 150 of them, I believe. So yeah, these just went out. People will be getting them soon, and then the invitations won't go out until like the summertime, but I do have my invitations made. They're just saved as a draft on the website. I have like the invitations, the detail page, the bridal shower invites, all that stuff is done, but I'm not going to order them yet, just in case I want to edit them, and it's still, you know, 8 months away. So they're just all made on the website. Zazzle is a great website. They also always have like discount codes and stuff. I ordered these on Black Friday and got a super good deal, but there's always like deals going on. So I definitely recommend Zazzle if you're looking for any type of invite or cards, anything like that. This year, I definitely want to send out like Christmas cards because it'll be our first year married and stuff. So I'll probably go with them. They have like Christmas cards, all that type of stuff they have on there. So check that out if you're looking for anything of that type. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was I picked out my wedding ring. My dad is a jeweler, so I just went to his shop and I picked out my wedding ring. I tried on a ton of them. Again, my mom was the one who was like, try that one on. And I fell in love with it. I wanted something pretty simple, which this is still like simple, but I'll insert a picture. So I want a ring to go, the same ring obviously, to go on the bottom and the top, so it kind of like like is around my actual engagement ring. So in the picture, it's the ring that is on the bottom. It's kind of like scalloped. And then I have another ring that's on the top in the picture, but that was just like to kind of show what it would look like, because they don't have two of the same wedding rings like on display in the store. They would have to order it. So in the picture, it's the one that is on the bottom. I'm going to have two of those. So one on the bottom, one on the top. So I picked out my wedding ring. Adam still hasn't picked out his. He cannot wear a wedding ring to work. He's an electrician. He obviously just can't wear a ring when he's working with electricity. So I don't know. He's definitely going to get a ring, obviously, like to wear on weekends and when we go out and stuff like that. But we just don't want to spend too much money on it if he's going to barely be wearing it. I know they have like the silicone rings that you can wear, but he has gloves on when he's at work. So, and I feel like there's no point. He has gloves on. He's working with all men. He's an electrician. There's no point to be wearing a wedding ring. So yeah, we still have to pick his out, but I have mine. All right, the next thing is what I'm most excited for. I put it on my Twitter and my Instagram, but we are getting a puppy, a golden doodle puppy. He's not ready to come home yet because he's only like, I think he's almost 4 weeks now. He was born right around Christmas. So he's almost 4 weeks right now. We'll get him when he's like 7.5 weeks old. So by the time you see this, it'll be about 3 weeks until we have him. So we're so excited. It's a boy. We're naming him Sully from Monsters Inc., which is very fitting because we were trying to like think of a name, like kind of Disney related. It didn't have to be, but we were trying to like think of a name, and I'm like, Simba, Sully. Another one was Goldie, but Adam's like, we're not naming our golden doodle Goldie. But so we went to go like look at the puppies. They were like 2 weeks old, so we went to go look at them, and she said that all of their dogs that they have at the house, all their animals, everything, they're all Disney, like named after Disney characters. So I'm like, okay, we definitely have to name the dog Sully now, keep up with the tradition. So his name is Sully. We will have him in about 3 weeks. So we are super excited about that. We've been in the house for 10 months now. So by the time we get him, it'll be almost a year that we've been in this house. It'll be 11 months. So it's time to get a dog. It's been lonely. So we are super excited to get our puppy. All right, the next thing I wanted to talk about was kind of like the honeymoon, like what's going on with that. So basically, as many of you guys probably know, I work at a school. I get a ton of breaks. I get summer off. I'm actually working this summer. I work in special ed now. So the kids I work with go to school for 6 weeks in the summer. So I'll have 1 week off after school ends, 6 weeks of summer school, 2 weeks off, and then start back up at school. I don't have to do summer school, but I get first choice because I do work in that classroom. So I'm going to take up the offer and work summer school. I love the girls I work with. I love the kids I work with. It's only like 5 hours a day for 6 weeks. So, and the school's right down the hill from my house, literally like a 4-minute drive. So that'll work out perfectly. But basically, I didn't want to have to take off time from work for my honeymoon just because I do get so many breaks and everything because I work in a school. So what we're doing is the last week in August, we are going to Mexico. It's with that big group of people that we went to Jamaica with. So there's just like a bunch of families that are going together. My dad, brother, me, Adam, my cousin's going, his friend, Megan's coming, Sarah's coming. Just a bunch of people. Last time we had 40 people, so I don't know how many people are going to be there this time. My brother's girlfriend's family goes, like there's just a ton of people and it's so much fun. So that's what we're doing the last week in August. So that's kind of like a pre-honeymoon type thing. I'm fine with it, like having other people there. Like we don't do everything together when we're there. People go off and do their own thing, then we meet up and like have a dinner or meet up and go on an excursion. So it's really like not a big deal to be there with a bunch of people. It makes it super fun and everything. So we're fine with that. So that's kind of like the bigger trip we're going on. We don't have like an actual honeymoon. I'll get into that in a second. So like that one, Mexico is before our wedding. I will insert a picture of the resort that we're staying at. It's in Riviera Maya, Mexico. So I've never been to Mexico at all, but I'm super excited to go there. It's gonna be a lot of fun just because when you have all those people, like there's always something to do. We rented like our own bus to go on an excursion last year in Jamaica, so it's just gonna be a ton of fun. I already know it. The travel agent that we know puts it together, and she goes with her family, so like she knows what's going on and makes it like a good trip. So we are super excited about that. So like I said, that is like a month before our wedding. We get back like August 29th, and then our wedding is October 3rd. So that's like a month before our wedding. So we get married the weekend before Columbus Day weekend. I actually wanted to get married Columbus Day weekend, but I'm glad that we're getting married the weekend before, because now on Columbus Day weekend I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, so a 3-day weekend. So we're going to go away for that 3-day weekend. I don't believe Adam has that Monday off, but I'm like, you can take off one day for your honeymoon. So like neither one of us really has to miss much work. I don't have to miss any. So we are going to go to the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania just for a long weekend. I'll insert a picture of the resort we're staying at. My grandparents, my dad's parents, actually stayed here for their honeymoon like 50 something, almost 60 years ago, so it's pretty cool. I've seen pictures of this place before, and I looked it up, and it wasn't bad for like what you get. So we are doing that for a long weekend. That's like our official honeymoon is going there. Like I said, I don't want to have to take off any more work than I need to, so that is going to be like our official honeymoon. It's just me and him. We're going away for the long weekend. All right, the only other like update I can really think of is we want to go back to Disney. We loved Disney. We were there for New Year's Eve. We went to Epcot, Magic Kingdom, and Animal Kingdom. We did not go to Hollywood Studios. We just didn't like buy tickets for there, but I guess it was super packed because of the new Star Wars ride. So we want to go back again and do just like a shorter trip and stay on Disney property. So this probably wouldn't be until 2021. I know August is a super like dead part of this like season there, because everyone's back in school down in a bunch of states. So we were thinking of going like the end of August of 2021, staying on property, and then I think just doing Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, and Epcot. I wasn't the biggest fan of Magic Kingdom. I just feel like it's more geared towards like younger kids, and for us there weren't many rides to go on. So I think we're gonna go back, stay on property, go to those 3 parks, and like I said, that wouldn't be till like almost a year after the wedding, but we just loved it so much and we want to go back. I honestly want to go back before we have kids because it's super expensive. Little kids aren't going to remember it or be able to experience a lot of it, and I want to be able for us to just go together and be able to do what we want, to go on any rides we want, to be able to drink, to do whatever we want to do. It was so much fun, just the 2 of us, like not having to wait on anybody else, just going to the parks and doing what we wanted to do. So that's why I wanted to go back before we start a family or anything. So that will probably be in August of 2021, so like a year and a half, but we just loved it so much. And then after that, that'll probably be when we start settling down, saving money, starting a family and everything like that. So that's about it. That's all I have to update you guys on. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely need to start making more videos. I've been so busy with going back to work. I coach 2 teams. I work full-time. I babysit. It's just been a lot of stuff going on. I have today off. It is Martin Luther King Day, so I had today off, so I figured I would film a video. I'm honestly in sweatpants right now. I just put my hair in a braid and put on a shirt. And I was like, I need to get this video filmed. But like I said, I've been super busy. By the time I get home from work on the days that I coach, it's dark out and the lighting's not good to film. So I finally found a day where I don't have anything going on and I can film. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.